I am getting ready for a 30th birthday party tonight, so I thought I'd do a little video tutorial while I'm getting ready. So I'm going to start off with my primer, which I absolutely adore. I adore this primer because it just goes on so well. Of all the primers I've ever used, this one is by far the best, and that's not just my opinion. It's actually won quite a lot of awards for being the #1 top primer as well. There we go. So just apply all of that on. And I'm going to do my eyes first. So I'm just going to use Soft Blush Liquid Foundation. All of these products are, of course, Arbonne products. Because of the quality that they are, I could not use anything else now. Of all the things I've ever used, being a bit of a makeup fanatic, I now could not go back to anything. These products are gorgeous, and they're vegan as well, which is massively important to me because I don't want to use products that are tested on animals or contain any animal tallow or any kind of animal byproduct. You know, I'm very against animal rendering plants and cruelty, so it's really important to me to use vegan stamped products as well. So that is the base to my eyes, and now I've got all of my gorgeous colours here. So these are all the eyeshadows. Absolutely beautiful, and they're quite heavily pigmented, so you only need a tiny amount. So I'm going to go for, the theme tonight is black and gold, so I'm going to start off with quite a light base. So we'll go for this one here, which is, what is that one? Slate. So let me see if I can hold this up. So I'm going to go for slate. So slate is quite a fair base all over the eyelid. So all over on there, and then on that side as well. So that is slate eyeshadow. All of these colours come singly, or you can buy them as duo, so 2 of them in a little case, or as quad, so 4 of them in a little case. Alright, so that's that one. And now I'm just going to get a slightly thinner brush. And this time I am going to go for some gold, seeing as it is a gold theme tonight. And I'm going to go for amber. And I'm just going to draw around my eye, just shaping it and exaggerating the size of my eye just to make it that little bit bigger. So this is amber going on, and I'm just putting this underneath as well as on top. And I'll blend this all afterwards. Go, if you can see it on there. There we go. So that's amber, and I'm just going to do a bit of the centre, and then I'm just going to go for my third colour, which is my darkest colour, and that is this lovely shimmery one, which is called, is it henna or harina? I think I need glasses. I think it's called henna. So it's got, again, that goldy shimmer to it, but it's slightly darker. So this is just going to go around the edge now as my darkest colour. So I like to use 3 colours, a light, medium and a dark. And that's exactly what I've done here. And then I'm just going to blend them all together. Okay. A little bit underneath the eye again. And then I'm going to blend them all in. Push that back in there. Right, now it's time to blend them all together. Blending is the key here. Blend, blend, blend. Be a good blender. You want to get really great at blending your products together. I picked up that tip from good old Ashley Ray. Years ago when I was 18, 19, 20, I'd put my products on, especially my eyeshadow, and I wouldn't blend, I'd just leave it. I don't know if that was all the rage or if that was just me losing my mind or something. I'd just leave it and just have these big drawn on eyes. You have to let me know if that's something that everybody does or if that's just something that strange people like myself do, because I'm really not sure. Okay, I think we're about done. So that's just all blended in, and then when I come to do my primer and my foundation over my face, then I can pick up any drop bits that have come down. There we go. Right, so now I'm going to do my primer. everywhere else. And then I do come back to my eyes just to add any bits that I want to add. Now, as you can probably tell, a little goes a long way with these products. They are free from any bulking agents, free from any mineral oil, free from any watering down, so everything lasts so much longer. So the primer, I use it every day. It lasts me about 6 to 9 months. Same for the foundation. The eyeshadows last me longer, as does a lot of the other products, to be honest. Everything just lasts so much longer, and it feels great because you know that you're putting onto your skin clean products that are free from all of the nasties, which is what everybody wants these days. Everybody wants free from products. Everyone cares a lot more about their health now. So now I'm just going to use my soft blush foundation just to go over, to give myself a bit of a base before I do my contouring. So the reason why I choose a liquid foundation over a powdered foundation, because both are lovely, is just because it just gives me a bit more coverage. Whereas if I just wanted a very light base, so if I was in a rush or just wanted to, I don't know, go to the gym or maybe on a spa day, although to be honest, when I go to a spa day, I actually don't wear any makeup. But if I was going to, then I would wear powdered foundation. It's very light and very easy just to wear. And so is the liquid foundation, but it gives you more coverage. So the liquid foundation is better for more coverage. So that's just all going all on. Go. Applies beautifully. Does, gosh, that does apply lovely. Okay, and then the contouring. So then what I do is I use a really, really light colour. So this is porcelain. This is lighter than what I've already used, and I'll put the porcelain just underneath my eye there. So everywhere where I want a lighter colour. So that just goes on there. And the same for that side. And I'm going to do the middle of my nose and across my forehead. So this is like where you'd use your highlighter or your bronzer. Or you can use different coloured foundations to contour. Again, it's just personal preference. So I'm just showing you how I do it with foundations. So you'd use a foundation that was a few steps lighter to do this. So you go down in your T shape there and there, and then underneath your eyes. Okay, and then you'd use a darker one. That's that one. Let's find a darker one. So golden bronze, so slightly darker. I'm just going to use a different brush for this. So golden bronze goes in all of the areas where you do your contouring. So they say to go in a 3, so like this, and then blend it all in, so like in a 3 shape. And then I'm going to blend all of this. There we go, a bit more, and then on the sides of the nose as well. And the reason for this is because where the light bounces off, that's where you want your lighter shades to be, and where the shading is, that's where you want your darker colours to be. And I'm just going to do it under my lip as well. So yeah, looks a bit strange at the minute. Put that in. And then I'm going to blend that all together. So I'm just going to find my light one. So this is my light one, to blend in that lighter colour. And then I'll blend in that darker colour. So that is basically contouring in the basics of it. Right, and then I'm going to get my darker brush, if I can find it. I don't know if anyone else has a dressing table like me, I can never find anything on it. Okay, so then I'm just going to blend in the dark. There we go. Really easy. And the nice thing about these products is they're great for people to use even as beginners with cosmetics, because they're just easy to use. Everything blends in beautifully, but I think that's because the products are all skin treatment products, with colour pigments in. So it's easy, it's pliable, it's easy to because it's like skin treatment, you can't really go wrong, to be honest. Blend that there. As you can see, it's all blending in together now. Okay. Really, really easy. Really easy to use. Okay, I'm going to use a little bit of blusher. Got loads of different gorgeous blushes here, and I'm going to go for, oh, there we go. I'm going to go for Berry. A little goes a long way. So now I'm just going to have to blend that on the apple of my cheek. Tighten that down a little bit. Okay. So now I'm just going to use a bigger brush just to make sure that everything's blended. There's no lines. Everything's blended beautifully. I love this big brush. It's fantastic for blending. Great. Right, eyebrows. I really need to tidy up my dressing table. It's a mess. Right, so this is the medium to dark eye gel. And I'm just going to draw over my eyebrow. Can you still see there? This again is really good for any beginner doing their eyebrows because it's like a mascara wand. You cannot go wrong. The only mistake you can make is just going slightly out of your eyebrow line, and then all you do is use your brush just to pick up where you've just gone over the line. It's not a problem. Really easy to apply. Nice and easy. That's my eyebrows. Right, just going to use, oh, Berry again on my lips. And then I always say, don't just draw a line on the outside of your lips, draw it all the way in. It'll keep your lipstick lasting for longer. And also, if you're drinking anything, not just alcoholic, if you're drinking anything, lipstick naturally rubs off with your drink. So if you draw it inside of your lips, you're not going to get that effect. So always draw inside on your lips as well. Lovely. And then I'm going to go for Lotus lipstick. Creamy, made of watermelon and apple, gorgeous. Right, now I'm going to top my eyeshadow up. Gosh, I'm not having a very good time here, chucking everything around. Right, so I'm just going to top up a few little bits on my eyeshadow. Okay, that's great. Right, I'm just going to do my mascara. I love this mascara. So I go from the top down, you see that, and then push it all upwards. Lasts so long as well. You're not having to mascaras. Got pea protein in, so it helps grow and strengthen your lashes. There we go, that's one. Do the second one. So just going downwards and then pushing that all up. Love this mascara. I'm about done. And then the last thing that I put on is my translucent setting pretty powder. Holds everything in place, so nothing budges. And then my bronzer as well. Bit of bronzer. I love this bronzer. And we're done. There we go. Ready for the party.